Durwal grew into a leader of rare resolve. When the lands were divided and uncertain, he gathered the scattered clans and called them to unity. In the year that the scholars mark as 400 before the current age, he established his throne in the rising city of Bestoview. There, at last, the kingdom of Durmindin was born. But a kingdom cannot stand alone. In those years, many peoples came to the land. From the northern skies descended the sky gnomes, clever builders who studied the heavens and taught the worship of Zul. Soon after came the Waxbar elves, graceful and ancient, settling near the great central lake. They brought with them the reverence of Tord, whose mysteries still shape the arcane traditions of the land. Not long after, wandering scholars known as the Gledriths arrived. They carried knowledge of magic unseen before in Durmindin. Schools of arcane learning rose, Waxbar's mystical halls, the wards of City Shakti, and the wise libraries of Lukmunan. Yet the land still tested its people. The western city of Sadakis, proud birthplace of King Derwal, slowly withered in its isolation and eventually fell. From its ruins came refugees who strengthened the eastern cities. Then came new migrations. The dwarves carved halls in the northern mountains. The kobolds claimed the southern hills beneath the watchful eye of their grim god Amagov. Each people brought new tensions and new strength. The centuries turned, and Durmindin grew. There were wars again. Oh, yes. The kingdom clashed with the Ruby Sands once more, and later fought a bitter war across the eastern sea against the nation of Sinlarin. In those conflicts, the people of the realm learned that survival required more than human strength alone. So a new fortress was raised. 300 years into the current age, the great coalition city of Pillarvine was founded. There, humans, elves, dwarves, gnomeslings, and even some goblins stood side by side in defense of the realm. Pillarvine became a symbol that Durmindin was no longer the kingdom of one people, but of many. And so, my friends, we arrive at the present day, the year 333 of the current age. Durmindin stands not because it was easy, but because its people endured. The goblins who first knew the land, the Fraulein who dared to settle it, the Tatrians who joined them, the elves, gnomes, dwarves, and kobolds who shaped its destiny. Through wars, migrations, and the long passing of centuries, the kingdom survived. And that, dear listener, is the lesson the old storytellers always leave us with. Durmindin was not built in a single lifetime. It was built by thousands of stubborn hearts, each refusing to let the land fall into silence.